everybody. Lord Verminard back again in the long drive. It's been a while. Back at it again. We're going to do our usual, cover as much ground as we can. I don't even bother saying 50 kilometers anymore because apparently I've bloodied this thing up. I don't remember that happening, but I'm sure it did. All right. Yeah, 50 kilometers is kind of a suggestion, I guess. Not necessarily a rule. Whoa, camera. Okay. We just do the best we can. And that's going to have to be good enough. Here we go. Yeah, we're running the car hauler without a car. Did all this work to get a beetle on there, and then it like fell off after like 60 feet or something like that. Oh God, thread the needle. Okay. So yeah, I don't know about another project car on here, but maybe we'll try something. I don't know. I'm not going to give up just yet. This thing handles pretty good without a car on it. Oh God, there's a rock. So, you know, I don't really want to get rid of it just yet if I don't have to. So we'll see how many miles we can get out of this thing here until we get sick of it, or if it just doesn't work out anymore. It is odd to have a front-wheel drive truck like this with dual rear axles. I understand that obviously if you are going to run a certain weight capacity, then you need two axles instead of one to deal with the weight, but it's weird to have that in a front-wheel drive vehicle, just saying. All right, so we got plenty of food and water in the last stop. What I could really use is some cleaning supplies, because I don't have any with me right now, because I put them all in that beetle, and then I abandoned the car and just left and didn't bring any of my crap. So that's what I get. I'm sure we'll find something. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing great. I'm doing okay. I'm still recovering from this illness that I had. Thankfully I feel fine now. It's just I'm still kind of stuffed up and still coughing and all that fun crap. Of course, I also think the weather's been super, super warm, so a lot of trees and things are starting to flower. And of course that makes pollen. So yeah, this is the part of spring that's fun, when there's still colds and flus and crap going around, and then you got to deal with allergies on top of that. Super fun. Gotta love it. Whee! Okay. Now, I probably should have slept back at that house back there, but we'll either find another place or we'll just sleep on the side of the road, I guess. I'm recording this video a little bit later than I usually do because I got caught down a rabbit hole of installing Clipper firmware on my Ender 3 Pro 3D printer. I think I can do it because I have a Raspberry Pi already running Octoprint on it, and it's hooked up to it all the time. So I'm hoping that I can just use that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep messing with it. This came from needing to do a calibration, and here, I'm just gonna sleep right here. It's dark. Yeah. This is just easier. Driving at night's kind of scary. All right. So it came from I was running a calibration because I noticed that some of my prints, the stuff wasn't coming out true to size, and it wasn't like a little bit off either. It was like, I don't know. Well, the example that I'm looking at right now, I have a little bracket that holds a potentiometer. And the little square hole is supposed to be 13 millimeters, which is exactly, well, the pot itself is like, it's like 12 point, it was like 12.75 mil or something like that. And so in the model, I made the square opening like 12.95 to get like a 0.2 tolerance fit. Here, let me stop right here. And when I printed it, the opening was like 12.6 or something. So it was dang near half a millimeter smaller than it's supposed to be. And so then I was just going to do a regular old calibration cube and take measurements and figure out how far off it is and then try to adjust that in the software. And then I was reading about how you shouldn't use calibration cubes. You should actually use like this calibration flower thing so that you can adjust for skew and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. So I downloaded that, printed it out, and then I realized that the firmware that I have in my printer can't do skew adjustment. It doesn't have that built in. You can get that added to the Marlin firmware, but I'd have to recompile it and all that crap, and that's like a whole thing. I thought, well, screw it. Maybe I'll just run Clipper instead. It can do all that crap. And so a lot of people have done it, but so yeah, I'm gonna probably try and tackle that tomorrow. Just the whole thing. That's what you get with 3D printers, especially if you get a printer that's not perfect out of the box like the Ender 3. There's a reason why the Ender 3 is so popular, is because you can mod it to do whatever you want. And it's cheap. I like cheap. However, if you want to just take a printer and open it up and start printing stuff right away, you should probably get a Bamboo or something. Although just about any modern, newish 3D printer will probably work out of the box just fine. The old Ender 3s did not. I've got mine modded quite a bit. It's got just about every upgrade you can put on it. The newer board, I've upgraded the extruder. I still should probably do a direct drive extruder. The hot end's been upgraded. The nozzle's been upgraded. The bed's been upgraded. It's got automatic bed leveling. The whole nine. And it does print very nice. Just I just noticed that dimensionally it's not very accurate. So I need to fix that. I'm still working on my sim racing pedals. The shifter's done. I keep meaning to post a picture of that up on the community page here, and I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, the shifter turned out really good. The pedals, in case you guys don't know, I bought plans for building a set of pedals. Oh, sweet Lord. It was a long time ago. I'm thinking at this point, probably about 15 or 16 years ago. I started building them then and got them about, I don't know, 80% of the way done. And then, you know, life happened and bought a house and had a kid and all that stuff, and just kind of shoved it off to the side and just kind of, they were just kicking around in my basement. And so, you know, I was thinking about, I wanted to start doing some sim racing content on my channel here, but not without the proper wheel and pedals and stuff. Not without a setup, you know? And I do not have the money to just drop it on a full Moza kit, right? Like, that's silly amounts of cash that I do not have. And I thought, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can just finish building those pedals that I started a million years ago. And so, yeah. So I built a shifter, and it works great. The pedals, like I said, they do use a load cell for the brake. This was back in the day. Like, I think the reason why I didn't finish it is because the load cell and the load cell controller were fairly expensive at the time. Over $100, I think, for both of them. And now they're both really, really cheap. So it was no big deal to pick those up now. And so then I was looking at the design of these pedals. Like, you know, the base is made out of wood. It uses like some common hardware store brackets and stuff that you cut up and drill holes into for the pivots and things like that. And I just didn't like how it looked. It looked kind of shady and ratty. And so I decided to replace a lot of the nasty cut up brackets with 3D printed parts that just look better. And so I've been redesigning a lot of that and doing that and printing out things and kind of changing the design around a little bit. And since I'm not really in a hurry, I'm just taking my time and doing this. But then I was realizing when I was printing stuff out the other day that my printer was just a little bit off dimensionally. That's for something like the shifter, which the entire thing is pretty much made out of 3D printed parts. If every single part is undersized by a small amount, then it's not that big of a deal. But for the pedals, when I have you know, some regular hardware in there and some 3D printed parts in there, then it's obvious when there's something not quite sized right. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. That's what I do in my spare time. All right, there's probably going to be some cleaning supplies here. This is great. I like it when I get to end a story right when a point of interest comes up. Good timing. Otherwise, it interrupts my train of thought, and then I have no idea what I was talking about. Uh-oh. I hear somebody. He does not sound happy. Who died? Well, I know you're about to die. Pow! Done. All right. Okay, there's a car here. Another little V-dub. I feel like this would make an appropriate project car. Lord knows I've seen plenty of old V-dubs on trailers that people are hauling out of someplace for something. My first Scirocco I bought out of somebody's front yard, and it was covered in moss. Been sitting there for years. There's water in the tank, so I'm not driving that. And I'm pretty sure it was a diesel. Oh, there's diesel right there. There's probably enough diesel there that I can roll it up the ramp at least. Seems a little bit ridiculous, but yeet. All right, there we go. What's in this here barrel? Earl. All right. What's in this? More Earl. What's in these? Ooh, buncho gas. Perfect. Here, I'm just going to chuck that over there for now. Oh, there's another barrel over here. What's in this? Nothing. Okay. Diesel. Man, well, this is good, man. There's diesel in like all of these. Here, let's just do this. Yep, diesel in that one. Whee! Diesel in this one. Diesel in this one. Diesel in this one. Holy crap. I don't know why somebody would bother putting diesel in these little barrels here, but... or these little bottles. So there's 0.6 liters of diesel. That's like 100 miles in this thing. All right, cool. Good. And it's probably going to need oil. That's not how you put oil in the car. Where'd that go? What the freaking crap? It's gone. Of course, the engine's full of all kinds of crap anyway. All right. It's in here. Nothing in there. I don't need coolant to, oh, here it is. I don't need coolant to drive it up on the trailer. Boink. Okay. And... that's enough to get it started, I'd suppose. All right, what else has got in here? Ooh. I'm not sure what was going on there either, but we can use this sponge to clean the blood off of here. Excellent. Clean up the visor. Yeet. Okay, what else? Any more fluids? And we got another sponge. Hey, there's some water in this. I will take this sponge. There's a pallet too. I want to try something with a pallet. Somebody had an idea, and we must have been sharing a brainwave because I was thinking the same thing. What would happen if I put a pallet on this thing and drove the car on the pallet? Would it stay? I really have no idea. Sweet Lord, we got this thing filled. All right, let's grab a pallet and see if this will work. I feel like I've tried this before, but I don't remember what happened. I would assume that if I've tried this before and it worked, then I wouldn't be probably thinking about it. I'd just be doing it right now. So some of these wheels are actually good. I'm tempted to just take them. They're not like 100% good, but they're pretty dang close. I figured if I can save myself a little bit of grief, why not, right? All right. Anyway. Is that a fully good wheel? Or is it just partial? I think that's a partial. Yeah, that's okay. Dog it. Another tire. Well, this is a real workshop, isn't it? Ooh, cookie. Damn it. Oh, for God's sake, could you just break the stupid... You know what? I don't even care what's in it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. Oh, I need to grab that pallet. All right. Here we are. Now, I want to try something to make this work a little better. Here, let's just walk up here. And the front tires are going to be somewhere around here, right? Okay, so now we're going to pick this up, turn collision off. It's not letting me attach it. Oh, it won't let me do it until... There. Oh, it's not straight. Damn it. All right, let's see if I can fix it. Not easy to level this. There we go. Okay, so collision is off, but it's attached. So I wonder if it's going to even... Is there a cactus piece under here? What the hell was I seeing? There was something sticking up through the... You know what? I don't even care anymore. All right, I want to try something here. Let us do a test before we put the car on there. All right, so if we put that on there, is it locked? It appears as though that it is. This might actually freaking work. All right, let's go to sleep. Ah. Yeah, because I think the last time I tried this, the collision on and off thing was not a thing before. So I wonder if I should put one in the back as well, where the rear tires are going to be. Are there any more pallets in here? There is one more. All right, we got collision off, so I'm just going to do this. All right, okay. I don't even know where the rear tires are going to end up, but... Oh, right, I have to, Boom, there we go. Man, is that going to work? I don't know. I'm really excited. Okay, let's find out. Oh, I gotta deal with these, all these wheels and crap, too. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go. Okay, so project car acquired. That's all junk. Let's see if we can get some decent rubber on this thing. Oh, I still have collision off. All right. Ah, stupid. Get out of here, piece of crap. Okay. Okay, none of these are perfect except for that one, so that's okay. We'll just use what we got here. This tire is respectable. Oh, that was a good throw. Okay. This tire's crap, but it's the best we can do. All right. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's drive it up onto the doohickey and see what happens here. Oh, it might help if I put diesel in it. Drain the snake here a little bit. All right, I wonder if I can get myself a little drink. Not working. Somehow I'm still draining it. Well, that's a neat trick. Have I just figured out how to get unlimited water? All right, my snake seems to be broken. And apparently this water isn't real. Yeah, I don't want to use the one that's already got... I need a container here. Look at that. Yeah, it's not actually filling anything. Now I've got a mace. Or a morning star. Okay. Is it still doing it? It's still doing it. Okay, I may have broken my not a snake. Okay, that's fine. We won't worry about that. Is this actually empty? Yeah, it is. Okay. Lost track of what I was doing, man. Okay. That was cool. Okay, there we go. Blah! Okay, here we go. All right, let's get a little bit closer here. Okay. Can't get it up. All right. Here we go. Okay, it's not... Oh, I guess it's mostly on there in the front. Okay, it does not appear to be sticking to the pallets. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping it would. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Oh, it is sticking. Holy crap, guys. I think we did it. Oh, okay. Let's see if it'll actually drive. That's the next question. Are the physics going to just completely, totally lose their collective crap? Okay, so far so good. See, I'm thinking maybe it'll handle better because the physics will be locked down. No freaking way. Seems to be working. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what happens when I try to make a turn here. Oh, God. It came off. It came off. All right. Well, there it goes. All right. I thought that was going to work. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to lick this problem. I really want to figure it out, though. It's kind of making me a little bit crazy. That's a particularly aggressive little hill right there. Okay. Well, I really thought I was onto something there. It was definitely locked down for a second. But it didn't, like, when I went over that bump, it didn't stay. It just like popped up. So I wonder if I turn off the, if I turn off the collisions and then reattach those the way they are, if that'll work. I guess we'll try that. We'll try that with the next car that we find, and see what happens. Boy, I really thought that was going to work. Or maybe if I stick a third pallet down in the middle. See, the next thing I was going to try was just taking the wheels off of it, because I know the car bodies will stick to the pallets. Because they've done that in the garages, you know, the garages that have all the crap piled in there, and usually if there's a car, it's just a shell. I've had those shells like stick to the pallets before. I know they have. Oh God. So if that's the case, then maybe we transport a car without wheels on it. Which, I mean, that seems logical, I guess. I was not expecting it to pop off of there like that, though. Okay, well, anyways, I guess we're just gonna have to find another car somewhere. Oh God. Okay. Stick the landing, dodge the rocks. There we go. Everything's fine. Oh, this is going to be... Ow. Yeah, these roads are a lot more interesting than the flat prairie roads we were on there for a while. This is good. Whee! Yeah, this thing handles great. It's pretty good. Might need to stop here for food, even though there's rarely food here. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Well, there's a third pallet if we wanted to use it. All right. There might be food here. I don't know. We'll see. Milk. Well, I guess that counts as food, doesn't it? All right. Just what I wanted is a tanker full of milk. All right, turn it off. Okay. All right. My urine has a white tint to it. That's probably not good. All right. Okay, much better. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this pallet since it's in here. And then I'm gonna throw it across the floor. Okay, so we'll turn collision off. All right, it's not letting me drop it or attach it. All right, let's try that again. There, okay. I wonder if I could get this, if I could get that truck on there. Probably not, huh? It's got gas in the tank. I don't even need gas. All right, well, it doesn't drive with gas, it drives with diesel. Let's just go. We'll put a regular size car on there next. Probably the smart thing to do. All right. How far have we got? 23? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's keep it up here. Oh god. Camera was fighting me. It wanted to go one way and I was trying to go... I was trying to go the other? Okay. Oh my god. I hate how you can't unequip something while you're sitting. That's the only thing that about manipulating the objects and stuff in this game that kind of bugs the crap out of me, is that you can't do that. What is this? Oh, that's one of my gauges, it appears to be. Or no, is it a... It's an end cap. Freaking blew my fuel tank out. Knocked the friggin' wheel off. There we go. Much better. All right. Okay, well, we may as well sleep here, I guess. Sheesh. Okay, runs now. All right, camera, let's not have the same issue. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, we still need food, but at least our health and everything is back up to normal. It really bugs me that I can't get those pallets like snapped on exactly lined up in a grid. This game needs grid mode like in Mon Bazoo. Whoa! Oof! Okay, what's next? Oh god. All right, that was tricky. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, this is some fun terrain we got today. Whee! Uh-oh. Ugh. Yeah, see, it's a good thing we got the bigger tires on there. This would be a challenge. Now the problem with the bigger tires is you run into the issue that I had with the Volkswagen trying to get it back up on the trailer. It's like a little bit too steep. Which can cause problems. feel like this truck needs to have a winch or something so you can drag stuff onto the bed. Ow. Ooh, this is interesting. All right, we're gonna have to half pipe it here, I think. All right, all right, we're good. And let's see, going straight. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, let's just, yeah, we'll just keep going this way. There we go. Something loading in. The game just kind of stuttered for a second. Usually that means there's something loading in somewhere. I still don't see anything. Oh, God. Ugh. Ow. Bloodied again. All right. I think we've kicked this sponge. Nothing I could have done about that. As y'all know, you can't really turn while you're flying through the air. Not in a car, anyway. Oh my God, how am I supposed to get the freaking wheel out of here? Oh, I've got collision off. That's probably why. Okay. It's weird that you can't mount tires onto wheels when the wheels are already mounted on the car. Seems odd. Dude. Okay. All right, what else did we lose? I think we're okay. All right. Anything in here fall off? Nope. Interior seems to be holding together on this thing pretty good. For as many times as I've bashed it. Wait, what's that? Is that a part? Why does that look like a part? What is that? Come on. Nope, just a graphic glitch. Okay. It looks like one of the, like, glove box doors or something, but this vehicle doesn't have a glove box. All right. Anyway. Ow. It was a very heavy tumbleweed. Oh, okay. Turn, turn, turn. Son of a bee. Okay. Oh my God, could you just... Why won't that attach? There we go. God, what the hell was that all about? Did we lose anything else? Okay. Here we go again. Okay. Our health is starting to drop now. Okay. Food is important. Seriously? Did you see that it just jerked to the left like that? I didn't do that. It just steered itself directly into danger, just like a freaking Cybertruck. All right. Okay, I'm getting angry here. Lost all my damn wheels. This one's clear the frickin' hell down here. 400 miles away from where I crashed. Get out of here, you stupid thing. I don't even care anymore. Okay, bloodied it again. At least I have my gauges. All right, we have no engine or no... I don't know, something's broken here. Yep, engine fell out. Okay. All right, let's try this again. No more funny business game, okay? Sick of it. Oh, there's a garage. Maybe we can find some critical components in here, like cleaning supplies and food. All right. Love how it's just plopped in the middle of the road here. Ooh, we even have a guest. Did not work. Appears to be bulletproof glass. All right. Don't hit the canister. All right. Okay, what do we need, actually? I don't think we need anything. Well, gas couldn't hurt. Oh, there's a chocolate bar. Blood. More gas. I don't really need... Geez, 42 liters of gas right there. I could take that with me, I guess, if I cared. Ooh, sponge. Okay, perfect. I can use that. I was hoping for a little bit more food, but... Okay. Let's be on our way, I guess. Nothing else we really need to have. Right. 37 kilometers. Okay. Well, we're probably going to make our 50 today. Probably shouldn't speak too soon, but... Whoa! Hold on. Look at all this crap. All right. Okay, what do we got here? Nobody here? All right, we got free reign. More gas. Got any foodstuffs? Should probably check the dumpster for that, I guess. Oof. Oh my god. Could you just get in there? For God's sakes. Could you just get in there? I don't care what you smell. All right, well, that'll hold us for the night, I guess. Not exactly a windfall of food. Ooh, there's a cookie. Actually, I better check in the garage. Usually there's food in there. Another giant tanker full of milk. Another sponge. Ooh, 23 bullets. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Unload. Reload. Good enough. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else? Got ourselves a little beetle up here. Convertible, though. But we could probably take this as a project car. Also seems appropriate. Empty fuel tank. It's got oil in the engine, though. All right, we can probably use this. Let's have a sleep on the roof. Okay, let's see. All right, that's how we get it off the roof. Nope. This thing is rough. Tell you what. All right. Ta-da! Here, actually, let's Now, is there gas somewhere? There's oil. I may as well fill it up. Boy, restoring this thing would be an actual challenge, because I think it's like almost every part is as bad as it gets. That's impressive. Okay, that's diesel, not gasoline. I think I saw gasoline somewhere. Right here? Yeah. That'll be enough. All right. Well, she should run. Let's just drive it over there, I guess. Excellent. Okay. See how far we make it with this one. Camera, why do you do that, man? As soon as I get the shot like lined up, it just decides to go in another direction, and it pisses me off. Like that. Like, why did it go this way? Oh, good. I got it stuck. All right. No, stop doing that. Just let me put the camera where I want to put it, please. All right. Well, that looks damn near perfect. All right, shut her down. Yeah, see, so the suspension is like, is unloaded, but it still wants to like pop off of there. Which is kind of weird. Why does it do that? All right, so this is what I'm going to try. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like it's like stuck there. Man, that's a freaking bummer. I don't know what the secret is, guys. I don't know. All right, let's see. We need some wheel storage here. Actually, I should lower these back down again. What they should do is, like, if these are up, then it should fizzlock whatever's in the back of this thing down. That would totally make sense. All right. Looks like there's plenty of room. We can just toss all the wheels in the car. Well, that's brilliant. All right. Okay, this is going to work. I know it will. All right, I need to find some... Like, there's no more food here, is there? All right, I'm going to load up on cleaning supplies, because I can. Although I'd rather have a brush better than that. Maybe I'll brush up this piece of crap for a minute. Like those, I can see those tires in there like freaking out a little bit, so I don't know how effective this is going to be, but I guess we'll figure it out. Whoops. All right. Got a rusty old bike in here too. Ooh. Where was that chocolate bar going? See that? All right. Okay, that'll give me a little bit to go on. You just relax, right? Okay, this one's got 15. Might as well take them both. What else we got? Any sponges? Yeah, we got a couple sponges. I'll grab those too. What's this? Oil. Okay. All right. And I'll grab these brushes too. Why not? If I can carry them in here. Did that go in there? It did. All right. Yay! I'm finally replenishing my stash. My supplies. Perfect. That's a good brush. All right. Those are good. Ooh, what are you? Gas. All right. Might need that. If not, I'll put it in the beetle. All right. We'll find a spot for you in there, and we'll grab this other one. That's a new one after all. Perfect. Okay. All right, that's full. I guess we'll put this in the beetle. Okay. Now everybody comment below if you think this is going to stay there or if it's not. We're going to find out. This is totally how you do it though, man. You stuff all your wheels in the back of the car and off you go. It's not going anywhere yet. All right, we'll see what happens as soon as I hit a big bump or something. And my frame rate is struggling real hard right now, and I don't know if that's because of those two locations being close to one another or if it's because of what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay, I can't push my truck. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I thought it was a great idea. Now I'm in danger of losing every vehicle that I have. And all I can do is stand here and watch. Yeah, the physics are freaking out. All right, we're gonna turn the physics or the collision off and then on and see if that'll pop it out. Okay, something's happening. All right, well, this is exciting. Yep, I can't do anything but stand here and watch. And it's away. Okay. Oh God. No! Oh, for crying out loud. Well, it'll stop eventually. Hopefully. Okay, it'll come back, right? Yeah, let's just stay here. Let's play the smart game. Okay, here it comes. Coming back. Oh, it's going to hit that rock, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Okay, so I guess the car hauler is just a bad idea. It doesn't work. Can't do it. Now we know. Okay, let's clean up our mess. All right, well, anyway, that was a good experiment. I guess we're just gonna have to put other crap on the back of this thing or something. I don't know. But not cars, I guess. Well, anyway. I thought that was really gonna work, and it felt like it was working. But, it was definitely freaking the physics out because my frame rate just went to total crap. Oh well, these things happen. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh god. Oh crap. Whee! Oh yeah. Just keep on tumbling. This is great. Okay. And stuck the landing. All right, we lost a mirror. I'm not gonna go back and get it. I feel like it's 1,000 miles away at this point. How far are we into this? 36? Is it? I feel like I was 36 the last time I looked at it, like an hour ago. All right, well, I don't think we're making our 50 today. Well, I guess we're gonna try to find a new vehicle to drive instead of this one, since it doesn't really work as a car hauler. I really thought this pallet trick was gonna work, man. I really thought that I was gonna solve it. Well, I guess you can't win them all. All right, any convenient place to sleep at least? Ooh, God. I am not immediately seeing anything, so... let's go ahead and crash here. All right, the next POE, we will stop for the day. This has been great fun. No project cars for this guy. I'm just gonna have to fix him as I go. Ouch. Oh, there we go. All right. This is as good a place as any. There's a motorbike on the roof over there. Let us take a gander at that. Yeah. Oh, and a sponge on the roof. Look at that. Score. All right. Wow. Okay. Wonder if I could haul one of these on the truck. Okay. Wonder if it has. Actually, these don't need oil, do they? It's a two smoker. All right. Well, anyways, I guess we could try and load that up. Oh, look at all this bread. Score. Okay. Well, like I said, I think that's going to do it for me today. We didn't make 50 kilometers. We tried to get a project car on here. It didn't work. So, yeah, I guess this truck's kind of worthless. It drives nice, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find something else to do. But, yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And thank you for the support, for the likes and the subscribes and everything. Channel's growing. It means a lot that you guys are sticking around. It really does. If you like this, make sure you hit the like button. Maybe think about subscribing if you're not subscribed. If you already are, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, everybody.